What up, YouTube? It's your boy Rzd Reacts, aka Jus Raised, and we got the first Rzd review of 2026. We talking Stranger Things, bro. Let's just get into it.
Whole team got the glow. You can see it in the stride. Got me feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Got me feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Feeling brand new.
Welcome back to the channel. This is my first Rzd review of 2026. Stranger Things finally has summed up, wrapped up, and finalized the story of their main group of characters that we started along this journey with so long ago, almost 10 years ago. Stranger Things finale finally came out at the end of last year, with the first 4 episodes dropping on Thanksgiving, the next 3 episodes dropping on Christmas, and then the finale, the 2-hour finale, dropping on New Year's. And man, oh man, did that entire final season stir up so much controversy. The first 4 seasons were heralded as some of the greatest cinema of all time. Just a really good start to a final season. And then the next 3 episodes got crucified by so many people. Some people loved it. Some people thoroughly enjoyed it. I was one of the people that thoroughly enjoyed it. But a lot of people had a lot of bad things to say about those 3 episodes in the middle of the finale. And then we had the final season where I've been kind of seeing 50-50. I've seen some people who thoroughly enjoyed it. I was one of the people that thoroughly enjoyed it. I've seen some people that have been trying to crucify it, and some people have given honest critiques and pointed out some plot holes here and there. But for me, I just genuinely felt like they told the story that they wanted to tell as the Duffer Brothers. Now, we all know that on the editing, on the cutting room floor, when they're editing, they cut out a lot. They shoot a lot of scenes, they shoot a lot of story, and you gotta chop out certain things for time, for editing purposes. So we already know certain scenes, certain characters had more scenes and more development and more resolutions that they filmed, but it was cut due to time, due to relevance, due to all that. So we know this already. We've seen the reports come out. And so for me, I just really felt like the Duffer Brothers told the story that they wanted to tell. Now, of course, there are going to be other Stranger Things spin-off stories that are coming out. I know they got an animated one coming out sometime this year. They're supposed to, I think Nancy was supposed to get a spin-off. And so we'll see what they do and how they expound on the story. I think the stage play for Stranger Things is supposed to also be coming to Netflix. So it's going to be some more Stranger Things lore and some more things in the Stranger Things universe that are going to continue the story and continue to build the world of Stranger Things, which would be dope. But I feel like for the mainline story, the Duffer Brothers told the story that they wanted to tell. Didn't realize it was so many people that wanted a whole Byler situation happening. I didn't understand that because they never hinted at that. They just hinted that Mike and they just always hinted that Mike and Will were best friends. It was never a situation where there was anything reciprocated romantically between either of them. So even with Will crushing on Mike or trying to understand his feelings and why he's attracted to men and not women, and him caring about Mike and Mike caring about him, it was never a mutually reciprocated romantic situation. It was just kids being friends. Like, people weird. I never understood the concept of shipping people that never got hinted at being shipped at. Like, they did the same thing with for all my anime heads, with My Hero, with Deku and Bakugo. When were they ever was supposed to be in a relationship? They were rivals. They ended up becoming friends. They ended up both looking up to All Might and becoming somewhat all for one users. So it's like, I mean, not all for one, but one for all users. Excuse me. So I never understood where that mindset and that type of thinking came from, where it's just like, oh, we're gonna ship them together. Why? They were never hinted at. If anything, Deku was hinted more for going with Uraraka. And Will was never hinted at going with anybody. He was just trying to figure out his own feelings. And I will say his coming out scene in the finale was kind of hilarious, but it also kind of made sense the way they explained it, why he needed to do that before they faced Vecna, because Vecna used that as a ploy to manipulate him, and he needed his mind clear and his conscience free. So he needed to confess that in front of everybody. It was just kind of funny that we did that at that moment. It was like, hey man, we gearing up. Everybody kept coming in like, hey man, we got like 15 minutes. Hey man, he 5 minutes out. Hey man, we gotta go. Hey, wait guys, I got something to tell you. Like it was just like, hey man, I feel you. But, hey man, we got stuff to do. We got worlds to say. But no, I appreciate what the Duffer Brothers did with the Stranger Things story. I enjoyed the final season. First 4 episodes were fire. And I understood certain people's plights and complaints for the middle 3 episodes. But I kind of like the way they went about it with the shift in kind of focusing on Nancy and the little kids. And I kind of wish they would have gotten to a little bit more as to why Vecna needed 12. But in the finale, when we finally get the full backstory of Vecna and how he got the powers that he got, being exposed to the exotic matter that linked him to the Demogorgon, and they ended up becoming one, and Will trying to communicate and talk no jutsu him into being like, yo, you ain't gotta be like this, you ain't gotta do this, bruh. And him just being like, oh, you thought I'm being manipulated. No. I chose this life. And just Vecna and the Demogorgon kind of becoming one based on what they were doing. The fight between Vecna and 11, I enjoyed. I thought was dope. Will's mom getting the final axe to Vecna, I thought was dope. The kids being rescued, Max graduating on time, hilarious. Cause baby girl, you was definitely in a coma for multiple seasons. What we talking about? Now granted, they did do a time jump. 18 months at the end. Maybe she went to multiple summer schools to catch back up so she could graduate on time. Who knows? What happened to her mama also? Who knows? So I understand people's I understand people's plights when they talk about plot holes and when they talk about certain things that they wished they got to see more. Shout out to Mike and Nancy's dad, for surviving the Demogorgon attack, or the Demodog attack, because I could have swore he was about. I know they kind of left it up in the air. It was just like, we don't know if he's gonna make it, but your mom seems more responsive, as if she's gonna make it. And shout out to Nancy and Mike's mom for being a G. She could barely move, and she destroyed 3 little demo dogs. So that was cool in the hospital. Yeah, I really enjoyed what they did with season 5 of Stranger Things. I enjoyed the way the story concluded. I felt like they told the story that they really wanted to tell. Of course, not there were some plot holes here and there. But certain plot holes I just didn't care about. Like, I didn't care about what happened with Max Mama. We ain't seeing her no more after that. Cool. Like, Max Mama won't really hit on nothing anyway. But it's neither here nor there. I was excited to see everybody. I was excited to see Dustin get the ending that him and Eddie talked about. What Eddie was gonna do when he graduated, Dustin was able to do. Even got him a little girl on out of the situation. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to his sister. I would have liked to see a better resolution for his sister, but I was fine with how it ended. I'm glad everybody's story concluded. I thought at first that they was gonna start packing people up out of there, but I'm kind of glad that they didn't start packing people up out of there, and I'm glad the U.S. government just kind of left them alone. Just kind of gave up after seeing 11 pass away in the Upside Down. So yeah, I was kind of sad about 11's conclusion. Both of them, thinking that she sacrificed herself, but then also seeing that she's gonna live her own life free from everything, with the hope of maybe her and Mike reuniting. That would be dope. But yeah, I was kind of sad for that, because I'm like, dang, she gonna be by herself. Like she don't even get to chill with Hopper or the crew at all. But I get it. I get why that had to happen. But yeah, for me, excuse me, I'd probably give the Stranger Things finale, I'd probably give it like a 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Plot holes and all. I really enjoyed it. And overall, as a series, Stranger Things, man, I'll probably keep it at an 8.5. I thought it was executed very well from beginning to end. Certain seasons I enjoyed more than others, but I did really enjoy the finale. They didn't Game of Thrones us, in my opinion. They didn't Game of Thrones us. They didn't fumble the ball to that degree. So I really did enjoy what they did with it. But let me know in the comments below how you felt about the season finale of Stranger Things, and how you felt about the series as a whole. And I'm glad to see that these now young adults, but started as children, that this cast finally gets to move on to bigger and better things. Would love to see all of them in multiple projects moving forward, especially Lucas. I really want to see Lucas do some work. Maybe he'll be the new Miles Morales. I don't know. I would like to see a Black and Puerto Rican person do it, but I mean, I ain't mad if Lucas get it. It's neither here nor there. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about it. What would you rate it? And what was your favorite part of Stranger Things in the season finale, in the final season? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified anytime we drop a new video on the channel, which is every day on this channel. And tap in, let's build this community, and never forget, it's free, so it's so free. Let's get it.